Jets Ward.
ETS Jets. What is going on, Jet fans? And welcome back to another episode of the Jets Ward. I'm your host, Ryan Ward, and I'm so excited to be with you guys tonight. I got a fun one for you, but first, if you have been here before, welcome back. You know I love having you guys here. It is a great place to be because you guys keep coming back for more. And if you are new here, welcome. Whether you're a Jets fan of another NFL team, or just the casual NFL fan, you are always welcome here. It is a safe space for you. So, guys, big week for the New York Jets when it came to the NFL draft. It's only about a month away, and it was a big week for us because the Jets were going to all these different pro days. We had a busy week. Earlier in the week, it was Miami. We went to Drew Allar's pro day as well the week prior. We also went to Ohio State's that was held yesterday, and Alabama's was going on yesterday. We got to see Ty Simpson. And today, the Jets are at Texas Tech, see Patrick Bailey and all them. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is all of this rumors and speculation revolving around one quarterback in the 2026 NFL draft, Ty Simpson. Now, let's look at Ty Simpson a little bit because a lot of Jets fans are split, and the national media is split on, is this guy a first-round talent? Is he a second-round talent? Should he go in the first round? When should he be drafted? How good is he actually? So let's look at the numbers a little bit. Ty Simpson's only 23 years old. It was his first full season starting for the Alabama Crimson Tide this year. He's 6'4", 220 pounds. Had a completion percentage of 305 completions to 473 attempts. Completion percentage of 64.5. 3,567 yards passing, 28 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, 143 QB rating, and a 76 QBR. All good numbers. Ty Simpson could be argued that earlier in the season, he was one of the best quarterbacks in this quarterback class. And that was talking with Dante Moore potentially coming out, Lenora Sellers potentially coming out, Garrett Nussmeier, who's coming out this year, Carson Beck, Drew Allar, all of these guys. Ty Simpson looked like a top 3 pick in this draft. But as the season went on, injuries started to go after him. Sickness affected him as well. He lost a lot of weight. The offensive line fell apart. He had no running game. The receivers were very, very shoddy at sometimes as well. Ty Simpson's stock really dropped a little bit. But then at his combine, he performed well. He threw the ball very well. At his pro day today, he threw very well today as well and looked very solid. But there's a lot of talks, honestly, about whether Ty Simpson should be considered a first-round pick. The quarterback class this year, as we know, is very, very weak. We have Fernando Mendoza, Ty Simpson, and then the next best one could be, you could argue Drew Allar, Carson Beck, Garrett Nussmeier, one of those guys. It's not a strong quarterback class. But we have NFL analysts, predominantly Dan Orlovsky and Mike Tenenbaum, former Jets general manager, who says that Ty Simpson is the best quarterback in this draft class. Dano, who played quarterback in the NFL, knows a lot of what he's talking about when it comes to quarterbacks, and he's very knowledgeable. I like listening to him and everything. But he's getting a lot of flack for saying that Ty Simpson is the best quarterback in this draft class, better than Fernando Mendoza. And he's going based on what he sees, the numbers, things like that. And he's been very, very knowledgeable about him, but he's also been very consistent. So I'm not going to knock Dano for his take on Ty Simpson. He also said that he talked to 12 to 15 general managers asking the question or saying that Ty Simpson is the best QB in this draft class, and only about 2 of them said no. So is he the best quarterback in this draft class? In my opinion, no, I don't think he is. I think Fernando Mendoza definitely is. I think he's got the biggest ceiling and is going to be a very good quarterback. But I think Ty Simpson is a very solid option. I think he's quarterback number 2. And then we have Mike Tenenbaum coming in and saying the Jets, if he falls to 16, the Jets have to take him. And there's debate whether he's a first-round talent anyway. So does he fit the Jets system? I think he does. I think he would come in and be that solid pocket passer. He's very smart. He can go through his reads. He can get the ball in any place that he needs. And he can lead his guys. Very good locker room guy. But there's so much talent in the first round on the defensive side of the ball, the offensive line, and the Jets have a bunch of needs. So the biggest thing is at Alabama's Pro Day on yesterday, the Jets didn't even have Darren Muji there or Aaron Glenn. And the reason for that, they had other guys there. Head of NFL scouting for the Jets was there watching Ty Simpson. And great news too, the Jets are going to be holding a private workout for him on Friday. So tomorrow, they're going to be holding a private workout for him so they can get better in-depth look at him, talk to him more, go through schemes, go through plays, see what this guy really brings to the table. Honestly, I know a lot of Jets fans would not be happy with Ty Simpson at pick 16, but I could honestly see the Jets pulling the trigger on him at 16. Would I be upset? It really depends on who's on the board. Let's say the Jets get Arvell Reese at pick 2. And then it comes to 16, Kenyon Sadiq is gone. Carnell Tate, Mekhi Lemon, they're gone. Vega Ioane is gone. Let's say that. Some of those big players that we look at. Caleb Downs, gone. Mansour Delane, gone. I know cornerback's not the biggest need, but I know a lot of people are projecting the Jets to take cornerback high. I don't know why. But let's say that. Like all these top guys that the Jets are really interested, gone. And you're on the board with Jordan Tyson from Arizona State, the wide receiver, Ty Simpson, Omar Cooper Jr. Let's say those are the types of players. Well, Jordan Tyson, the injuries are a very big red flag. They're a very big concern. So that's an issue. With Omar Cooper Jr., I think it's a reach for him at 16. Honestly, I think he's a fantastic receiver, a solid slot receiver, and could play on the outside too. But I think he is more of a second-round talent too. Ty Simpson, I think he's the second best quarterback in the draft, and I think he's a second-round talent. If he's at 33, I would definitely pick him. At 16, though, I'd probably reach on Omar Cooper Jr. or go with a Jordan Tyson. Because if Jordan Tyson hits and stays healthy, he's a legit number 1 receiver. And having Garrett Wilson, who's a legit number 1 receiver already too, that would be a great combination for any young quarterback. And then I hope that Ty Simpson falls to the second round. But if he's there and the Jets ended up picking him at 16, I wouldn't be upset. I would understand it. Especially at this point where we don't have a veteran QB2. We have Geno, who's going to play, who's durable, who can stay healthy. Ty Simpson comes in and sits behind Geno for a year, and we let him sit and let him get groomed, and then have Bailey Zappi come in so we don't rush Ty Simpson. Okay, not the best situation, but I can understand it. Especially if Ty Simpson hits, and he is what Dan Orlovsky says, or he is what Mike Tenenbaum says, and he's this legit quarterback. Then the Jets have a franchise quarterback for years to come with 3 first-round picks next year and a second-round pick that they could go after the wide receiver from Ohio State, where they can go after more defensive help, more lineman help, anything that you think might be a major need. Ty Simpson's the franchise guy. then the Jets hit. And I don't care if it's at pick 16, if you think that's a reach or not. In my opinion, it is. But if he hits, you got your franchise guy for years to come. But you have to get it right. That's the biggest thing with Ty Simpson. You have to get it right. Now, Rich Cimini on his new podcast with Jake Asman and Brandon Tierney said that it could be a situation like the Giants did last year with Jackson Dart, where they signed Jameis Winston, where they signed Russell Wilson, and then traded back into the late first round to get Jackson Dart. I could definitely see the Jets doing that too. Trading up to like pick 24, 25 to get Simpson. Maybe even later if he keeps slipping. I think the preferred route would be hope he drops to 33 and take him there. But I could definitely see the Jets, if they really like him and he keeps falling, trading back up into the first round and getting their QB. Especially after, let's say you draft an Arvell Reese, then a Jordan Tyson or Kenyon Sadiq even, if he's there at 16, and then you trade back into the first and get Ty Simpson. That's great starting pieces right there. And even with Ty Simpson, he gets to sit behind Geno and learn for a year. And maybe the Jets bring in another vet quarterback option, like a Josh Dobbs or somebody like that who can mentor him. I don't think it's an awful option. Is he my number one option at pick 16? No. But if the Jets did take him at 16, I could definitely understand. He's quarterback 2 in this draft. I know it's a weaker draft class, but Ty Simpson does make a lot of sense for the New York Jets. And if he's taken 16, I wouldn't be upset about it. And I could actually understand it. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Would you want Ty Simpson at pick 16? Do you want Ty Simpson at all? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for any notifications of when I post videos, just so you stay updated on what's going on in the Jets ward. You can become a member today as well. We have 2 different tier classes. We have tier 1, which is $5.99 a month. You can join the Jets ward community. You have tier 2, which is the booster class, which is $9.99 a month. For a month, you get more badges, animated emojis, badges, all these different things that really help out the channel and help us grow and get better and give you guys the content that you want and you deserve. And make sure you follow me on X, Instagram, and on TikTok as well. Try to post all my videos there for you guys as well, just to see me on other platforms. But other than that, guys, I love you. I appreciate you guys. And I thank you all for joining me in the JETS Jets Ward. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
The Jets Ward.